going to use weights today. Head turns, side and side. Nice and easy back and forth. Think about that good posture. Shoulders are back and down. Tummy muscles are in. Now we're going to tilt ear towards the shoulder. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Good. Chest is open. Shoulders are back. Good. Little narrow stance here. Big circles. All the way up, around, and back. Big circles through that full range of motion. As far forward, as far up, as far back as you can go. One more. Good. We'll get started on a march here. You can always pick this up a little bit. If you want to do like a high knee, you can do a high knee, but a march is great as well. Just keep going here. Get a little quicker. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big step apart. Bring those arms back. Stretch your fingertips all the way, energy all the way through your fingertips. And big circles back. Good. Little quicker. Good. And then other side, nice and slow. Energy all the way through those fingertips. Big circles back. And a little quicker for 3, 2, 1. Good. Hands together. Rock. Loosen up that mid back. Going to work the arms, the core, and the hips a little bit today. Not too heavy on the hips today because Monday I did a strong hip one. And we're going to bend and reach and pull. Reach and pull. From the front, it looks like this. I've got an open chest, making a big W as I come down with my arms. Good. A little quicker. And relax. We're going to keep our weight forward. We're going to tap back. Just a tap. We all look matchy colors today. Looks good. Good. Wide stance, hands together. We're going to reach down at that corner, bend those hips, press all the way through and reach up. Good. One more. Good. Other side, down at this corner, all the way up. Big breath out as you press up. Squeeze that tush. One more. Good. Then we're going to go into the kickbacks. Kick right behind you. We can add that pull if you want. Work that upper back a little bit. Keep breathing. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to go into a grapevine. Cross it over, open it up, cross behind, open it up. Once you get the pattern, you can go as quick or as slow as you need to go. Back and forth, a couple steps each way. Good, relax. All right. So I'll go over the workout here. Like I said, I had some requests to do a workout that included a lot of core exercises that wouldn't bother your neck or your back. So we've got a lot of neutral spine exercises today. So I'm going to start with a deadlift. You're going to be in about shoulder width stance here. Hands will be right in front of your thighs. You're going to stick those hips out. The most important thing is that the hips go back. It's different than a squat. You shoot those hips back. My back stays straight then, and I press and squeeze to come up. Really squeezing my glutes at the top. Somebody's pulled my tail, somebody's pushed my tail. So the biggest thing is my hips go straight back, and it's not as far, I don't have to go as far as I possibly can go down, just to what's comfortable, and then come back up. Okay? So that's exercise 1. Exercise 2, depends on what your weight is. You can take 2 together, or if you have a heavier weight, you can take just 1. And we're going to step backwards and add a little twist. So it's going to be a step back, tuck those tummy muscles in, do a little twist, and come back. Then we're going to alternate. Step back with the other side, a little twist, and come back. Don't rush this or mush it all together. I don't want it to be like that. Take it step by step and make sure you get each part, because that's where you get the control and the tension in your core. If you want to make it even a little harder, hold the weight out just a little bit further, and that challenges your core a little bit more. If you're looking to challenge your legs a little bit more, you could go back into a full lunge and twist and come back. Yep, good. Exercise 3, I suggest doing a little bit lighter weight, but it depends on what you have. We're going to take a side step, but we're going to have one arm straight here. So it's right at shoulder height, pulling that shoulder back, chest is staying open. We're going to take a side step. We'll do a couple rounds, then we'll lower it and switch weights. That's really going to work your core. You might think it's working your shoulders, but it's really going to give attention to your core. If you have a bit of a heavier weight, you can bring it up overhead if you want. Can't even really see where I am, but there we are. You can see right by keeping my arm right by my shoulder. My shoulder or my arm right by my ear, right there, and really tucking it in. Important thing is to keep that back straight and neutral. All right, so those are our 3 exercises. We'll go around. We will switch hands on that one, so I'll tell you when for that exercise. But the first one we're going to start with is our deadlift. So make sure you've got your weights and you're ready. I'm going to get us all set here. And here we go. Hands in front, we're going to lower and press and squeeze. Good. Yep, all the way tall at the top. Hips go right back and they come up. And arms just dangle. They don't have to bend, they don't have to do anything. They just kind of hang and follow. Good. Big squeeze of your tush at the top. Great posture at the top. Good.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Take a little breather. We're going to go into our step back and twist. This is a very small and controlled twist. A lot of people think you can't twist, it might bother your back, but if it's very controlled, we can do it. Get a hold of that weight, and we'll step back, twist, bring it forward, and come together. We switch legs, twist, come forward, and together. Yeah, looks good. Just don't mush it all together. Keep it nice and steady. And pull those tummy muscles in. And if you need a little bit more challenge, hold that weight out just a little further. You'll feel it. And relax. Good. We're going next to our side step with our arm up. You've got two options for your arm. Keep it right here at shoulder height or bring it right here overhead. But if you can, I'd like to leave it here. All right, here we go. Arm up. Tummy muscles in. Big side step back and forth. I'll tell you when we switch. It'll be like 2 rounds. Good. Let's switch. Pull those tummy muscles in. Good. Bring it down and switch. Good. Hold this side for one more. We're almost done.
3, 2, 1.
And relax. Good. All right, we're back to the deadlifts at the top here. Hands are right in front of your thighs. Good posture to start. Shoulders are back and down.
2, 1.
Here we go. Hips go back and they shoot forward. Big breath out as you come up. Looks great. 10 more seconds. And relax.
Rest.
Good. Grab one weight or two, depending on your weight. Narrow stance here.
3, 2.
All right.
Exercise.
Step back, little twist, bring it back in and together. Then other side. Keep your posture up tall. Don't let your back arch. If you need a little more challenge, just hold that weight out from your body. But keep your shoulders relaxed. Good. Almost there.
3, 2.
And relax. Good. If you can, start with the other hand since we switched a little unevenly last time. We'll start with the other hand. That should get us back on track. Here we go. Arm up. And tummy muscles in. Pull those tummy muscles in. And side step. Good. Switch. Switch. Switch.
3, 2.
And relax. Good. right, we're back at the top with the deadlift.
2, 1. Exit.
Here we go. Hips go back. Hips press forward. Hips go back. Hips press forward. Back and squeeze. Big breath out. One more.
2, 1.
Relax. Oops. We got our step back and twist here next. Grab my wrong weight. Got a pretty narrow stance here to start. Start by tucking those tummy muscles in, that zipper of tummy muscles up and in. Step back, twist, come back, together. Step back, twist, come back, together. Depending on how heavy your weight is, you can challenge yourself by bringing those arms out if you need to. Hold two together, looks good. Keep breathing. Keep those tummy muscles zipped up and in. Almost there.
2, 1.
And relax. Now we're back to our arm raise. Side step. Got a little breather. Get that posture really ready. Tummy muscles in, shoulders back,
2.
arm up. Here we go. Switch. You can bring it down in between or switch just arm to arm. It depends on how you feel. Switch. Switch. Almost there. Keep this side.
2, 1.
And relax. Good. Back to the top with our deadlifts. It's our last round here for part 1.
Three, 2.
Here we go. Hips go back
Exercise.
and press forward and squeeze. This is one of those where you could use a kettlebell or one heavy weight in between, holding it with both hands. Up to you for what you have. Big breath out as you come up, big squeeze. Couple more seconds.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
And relax. Good. Last one for our step back and twist here, a nice and controlled core twist. You want to start with a narrow stance.
3, 2.
Tuck those tummy muscles in. Here we go. Step back, twist, come back, together. Step back, twist, come back, together. Keep breathing. Ten more seconds.
3, 2.
And relax. Good. Last one here on our side step. Good posture to start. Chest is open, shoulders are back, Tummy muscles are zipped up and in.
3,
Here we go. Arm up.
exercise.
About 2 laps or so, and then switch. And switch. Switch. As you get good at this one, you can hold it longer in one arm. It's a lot to hold it for 40 seconds though in one arm.
3, 2, 1.
And relax. Good. All right, grab a sip of water. Take a breather. Gonna reset my timer. And I'll go over part 2. Part 2, we're gonna lie down. We're gonna bring a set of weights with us. We've got 3 exercises again. So the first exercise we're gonna do is a bridge with a chest press. So I'll go over both parts separately. You're gonna tuck those heels in close to your tush, zip those tummy muscles up and in, drop your ribs down a little bit, squeeze your tush, and try to hold that bridge the whole time, if you can. If you need to come down in between, that's fine. We're gonna take a chest press here where our palms are facing our knees, I guess, and we're gonna press up and come right back down. Our elbows are kind of a little bit wider than that pizza slice of space between our body, but not quite 90. So we're pressing up and bring it right back down here. Press up and bring it right back down here. Press and bring it down. So we're gonna work our arms, our hips, and our core for that exercise. Exercise 2, we're gonna drop these weights to the side. We're gonna do an ab bicycle. You can do this exercise 2 ways. If you don't wanna bother your neck at all, you can keep your upper body steady on the ground, just so. Tuck those tummy muscles in, pull them up and in, all the way from those Kegel muscles, all the way up and in. Bring those knees up here and just bicycle, like you're riding a pretend bicycle. You can just relax your head and neck down. If you want to challenge it a little bit more and get those upper abs involved and your neck is not bothering you, you can open up here. I want you to think about, as you go in through this motion, we're going opposite armpit to knee. I want you to think of it being armpit to knee, because a lot of people try to do elbow to knee and it becomes too much of a crunch, too much of a strain on your neck and your back. So if you keep it thinking about it armpit to knee, you stay a little bit more open and you don't put too much pressure on your neck or your spine. So think about armpit to knee for that second one. You can certainly just stay on your back, keep your neck resting on the ground, and work those mid to lower abs as well. The third exercise we're gonna do is our summer arms exercise, where we keep those arms up, elbows are gonna stay right where they are. We're gonna drop the weights here and press them up. Drop the weights slowly lower and press them straight. Drop them slowly lower and press them straight. You can do one heavier weight by holding it on both ends and drop it down and press, drop it down and press. So it depends on what you have for your weights, but that's how we're gonna work on that one. I'm gonna get us going here in just a second with our bridge and our chest press. So grab your weights for your chest press, and we'll get going in just a second. Have to get some airflow going here. All right, here we go. Pull those tummy muscles in, bridge up, and chest press up. Press and come back down. Press and come back down. So you're going to try to keep the hips up the whole time if you can, and just press with the arms. The palms are facing your knees. They're towards your feet. And nice and controlled with your chest press. As you press it up, breathe out, and bring it back down. And bring it back down, nice and controlled.
3, 2, 1.
And relax. Good. Set those weights down. We're going into that ab bicycle next. So we've got 2 ways we can do that ab bicycle. Open up, armpit to knee, or just cycle with the legs. Tuck those tummy muscles up and in. Here we go. Keep breathing. Halfway. Ten more seconds. You got it.
3, 2, 1.
And relax. Good. Very nice. Take a breather. Grab your weight. Take 1 or 2, whichever's good for you.
3.
Press those arms up straight.
Exercise.
Drop the lower half of your arm and press up. Drop the lower half and press. Lower half and press. Good. Nice and slow and controlled as you lower. And then big press. You can do a big breath out as you lift. Good. I did a really heavy arm workout yesterday, so I'm working on 1 weight here. And relax. Good. All right, we're back to our bridge with our chest press. Tuck those heels in close. That helps you not get a cramp.
2.
Lift your tush. Press through. Big breath out as you press. Slowly lower. Big breath out, big press. Slowly lower. Good. Hips stay up. Squeeze that tush. Tuck those tummy muscles. Zip them up and in. And relax. Good. Take a breather. We're going into those ab bicycles here next. Whichever way you choose, head down and relaxed. The way you can get those upper abs working a little bit more is to breathe out and tuck those ribs down. Here we go. Keep going. $15 more seconds. You got it. Keep going. And relax. Good. Very nice. We're back to our summer arms here next. Exercise 3. This one, our lower bodies, just knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Arms are up. Drop those upper arms. Press. Slowly lower. Big press. Slowly lower. Big press. Good. Keep those elbows as still as you can. They stay. Good. And relax. Good. We're back to our chest press with our bridge. Little break in between. Tuck those heels in close. Breathe out. Drop your rib cage down. That gets those upper abs working. Lift your hips and press. Big breath out. Big press. Slowly lower down. Squeeze your tush. Slowly lower. Almost there. And relax. We're back to our ab bicycles. Breathe out, lower that rib cage. Tuck those tummy muscles in. Here we go. Remember, armpit to knee. $15 more seconds. And relax. Good. All right, we're back to our summer arms. Almost there. Here we go. Arms up. Slowly lower. Big press. Slowly lower. Big press. Almost there. And relax. At the top again, bridges with the chest press. This is our last round. Tuck those heels in close, tummy muscles in. Get ready. Bridge and big press. Big breath out, slowly lower. Hips stay up, squeeze that tush. Try to keep them up high. And relax. Good. Last one here on our ab bicycles. Take a breather. I'm slowly inching backwards here. Give myself some space. All right. Tuck those upper abs. Rib cage down. Go ahead. Armpit to knee. or just cycle those legs. And relax. Good. Last one here. Then we are done, done, done. We got a short finisher and a stretch. We got our summer arms here. All right, arms up straight. Slowly lower, big press. Slowly lower, big press. Breathe out as you straighten those arms. Slowly lower them down. Elbows stay as still as possible. Don't let them wiggle back and forth. And relax. Good. Take a breather. All right, we're going to slowly make our way to sitting here. We got one more ab exercise here to sit. Then we'll do some stretches. So as we're sitting, I want you to get your feet a little wider than shoulder width. We're going to pull those tummy muscles up and in. You're going to try to be as straight as you can with your posture here. Keeping that straight back. Tuck those tummy muscles up and in like we always talk about. Slightly lower back for just a little bit of a backward lean here. But your back is straight. I'm going to put my hands together. You could hold a weight if you wanted more challenge, but I'm just going to hold them together. We're going to do little tiny twists. Not huge motion, but little tiny twists here for 15, okay? On your count, go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep going. All right, once you reach 15, take a breather. Good, we're gonna do it again. Pull those tummy muscles up and in. Slowly lower back. Keep that back as straight as you can, chest as open as you can. And 15 mini twists. Here we go. 1, 2. All right, take a breather. I know, we're working those abs. We got one more time. Then we're going to get some good stretches. All right, lean back, straight back, mini twist for 15. Here we go. All right, once you get 15, lie onto your back. Good. All right, we're gonna get a little stretch here. First, I want you to start with your feet flat on the floor. Just rock those knees in the center. Just rock them nice and easy. They don't have to go all the way side to side. Just kind of rocking them back and forth in the center here. Little motion back and forth. Just kind of loosen up. Let those hip flexors relax a little bit. Let our lower back relax a little bit. Our abs relax. Good. We're going to bring one knee into our chest. Pull behind your thigh. Tuck it as close as you can to your chest. We're going to do 2 deep breaths there. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can straighten that lower leg. If that bothers your back, keep it bent. 2 deep breaths there. And switch when you're ready. Other knee into your chest, nice and close. You can straighten that other leg out if you want to for a little deeper stretch. 2 deep breaths. You're going to bend that lower leg again. Hold behind that thigh again, but a little bit looser. Don't pull it all the way to your chest. We're going to stretch that hamstring by straightening up that leg, pressing our heel to the ceiling, getting a good stretch behind our thigh here. Want to do 3 deep breaths here. Doing those deep breaths, make sure you get them oxygen to your muscles to recover. And switch when you're ready. Slowly bring that side down, grab behind the other thigh, straighten it up as much as you can. There'll be a little bend, that's okay. Press through your heel. Get that medium stretch behind your thigh. 3 deep breaths there. Good. Cross one leg over, other side. Grab hold of that outside of your knee. Pull it across to your opposite shoulder. You get a good stretch in your tush there. Glute stretch for you. 3 deep breaths. We work those glutes with the deadlift and the bridge, even the step back, and our side step. We do a lot of glutes too. Good. Bring that side down. Cross the other side over. Grab hold of the outside of the knee. Pull it across towards your opposite shoulder. You get a good stretch in the tush. 3 deep breaths there. Good. We're going to slowly make our way to sitting here. Roll to your side is best. Slowly make your way up. We'll sit. We're going to stretch one arm across our chest. So bring it across, grab that elbow, relax that shoulder down. Don't let it get too high. And then 3 deep breaths. And open it up. Bring it across the other way. Grab hold of that elbow. Relax your shoulder. There you go. Other arm switch. There you go. Grab your right elbow. There you go. You had it. There we go. 3 deep breaths. I know, this one gets everybody. All right, press through your hips here. Don't let them come off the floor. Really press them down. Reach up and over to that opposite corner. Stretch your fingertips all the way through. It's like you're trying to reach that opposite corner. You should get a full stretch in your side and your shoulder, all the way down to your hip if you're really pressing that hip down into the floor. Every breath you take, you should feel a bigger stretch in your rib cage and your side. Good. Other side. Press that hip down, reach up and over, reach to that opposite corner, stretch, stretch, stretch all the way through your fingertips. Press that hip down. Each breath, you get a bigger stretch through your rib cage and your side. Good. We're going to take 2 deep breaths, bring our arms up, and breathe out. 1 more. Good job, guys. Excellent work. I'm going to come